cassava. Ipolele, Mr. Ipolele. Ipolele, Mr. Ipolele. Ipolele. Oh shit. Oh shit. You won't showcase your talent.
Next student.
How are you,
sir?
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Okay.
Is your office, sir?
What's your name?
Alpha Mifuna Okoli.
Okay.
What's your topic?
My topic is the true essence of education in Nigeria.
What did you call your name again?
Alpha Mifuna Okoli, sir.
Afamifuna
Okoli.
Okoli. My dear, I think you have printed your projects wrongly. Is it just me?
How, sir?
What do you mean, Hausa? Can't you see what you've written in bracket? What do you mean by school na scam?
Okay. Actually, it is not part of my topic. But I intentionally put it there because it is the truth. And based on my conclusion on research, I discovered that schooling in Nigeria is an actual scam.
I'm lost. Is this a joke? Are you for it?
Well,
or are you trying to prank us? Do we have cameras around?
I wish it was a prank, sir, but it is the truth. Let me school you, sir, on this. Let me school you. Let me school you on this, sir.
School him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me just take him there. Now, as a graduate in Nigeria, you cannot use your certificate outside Nigeria. If you travel abroad, you have to get master's or diploma programs before you get a decent job. Without that, all you're going to be left with is minimum wage job and menial jobs. And sir, let me put it in perspective for you. Do you know that prof like this can get to the US and become a janitor?
I want Molebi a janitor.
But sir, that's
have you lost your mind?
Sorry, sir.
I will not tolerate disrespect today.
Sorry, sir. Sorry,
not
sir.
Today.
Sorry, sir. But it is the harsh truth, sir.
Okay. So are you suggesting that our educational system is inferior?
Yes, sir. It is inferior. In fact, our curriculum is outdated. The way we do things is outdated. If you look at it, let me educate you, sir. Let me educate you, sir.
Educate the prof.
Yes, let me educate you, sir. Sir, our curriculum is so outdated. Our teaching methodology, everything is so archaic. We still do the same question. We run the same pattern in exams. Because if you look at it, in Nigeria of today, you see they send little children to school to go and learn multiplication table. A 2-year-old child, you are asking the 2-year-old child to cram multiplication table when you know that child might not even need it in the real world. It might not need it in the real world. The child won't need it in the real world. So we can't be teaching students like that. So we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade our teaching curriculum and all.
Wait, are you saying that we should not teach multiplication table in our schools
anymore?
I am
not saying we cannot teach it. We can teach it. What I am saying in essence is this. The world has gone beyond what we are doing. Now, let me educate you one more time, sir. Now, in this modern day, the children don't need it because they have AI, there is AI, there is Google, there is Excel. On their phones and their laptops, they have calculators. So, of what to use is that multiplication table. Let me ask you a question, sir. In the real world, in this modern day, tell me which job you need to execute. That before you can execute that job, you need to do multiplication table. You need 5 times 5, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. Before you move this table, do you need to know multiplication table, sir?
Yeah, he raises a valid. Well, my dear, I'll give it to you. You raise a valid point. But then again, I don't think it's enough reason to say that the education in Nigeria is a scam.
Exactly.
Let me lecture you, sir.
No, let him lecture me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Prof.
Let me lecture you, sir.
Lecture me.
Prof.
Let me take you there, sir. Let me take you there, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my father studied biochemistry
Obviously.
when he was in school.
Okay.
He ended up as a banker.
It's problem.
My uncle studied geophysics. He is an SA to the SA, to the SA, to the PA, to the special advisor, to a secretary, to a state governor. Do you know how many youths are out there that are doing SA? Everybody essays. No objective. If you take a look at it very well, you see people, we have seen graduates who studied banking and financing, they are video directors today. I see people who study computer science, they end up as a photographer. Their life flash before their eyes. We see people who have studied economics, they are costumiers. You see people that study geography, they could not even navigate their own life. When you're not saying that, you see, according to my research, sir, okay, I realized that you wanted to be a medical doctor by the virtue of your handwriting. I don't know whether it's your brilliance, but then by the virtue of your handwriting, because nobody could see your handwriting whenever you write. What are you doing today?
How does that?
The doctor you are is what? It is not from medicine. It's not from medicine, sir.
Focus on your project.
Okay, sir. You are getting too passionate.
Okay, sir.
You're getting riled up. Know where you are.
Now, the most devastating part is that we have a lot of bright minds out there who are online. They are risk takers, data analysts, and then they do permutation. They have become permutation merchants.
So I understand all the jobs that you've been mentioning, but which one is permutation merchants?
Let me lecture you, sir. Permutation merchants are sport betting. They place bets on sports, on teams, online. Why can't we just teach all of that in school?
I don't understand you. Are you trying to say that we should start teaching over 0.5, over 1.5 full-time draw, home team win or draw, away team win?
Dr. Uche, how do you know over 0.5 corners, goal and whatnot? How do you know this?
Professor Monibire, how do you understand what he was saying?
I'll farm it for now. You may continue.
Now, let me educate you, sir. Let me ask you one question.
Go ahead.
What class of food does beans belong to?
Everybody, even a newborn baby, even a newborn baby knows that beans is a class of food known as protein.
Well,
what are you talking about?
let me educate you, sir.
You've been
You are wrong.
so.
Let me school you this time around. Sir, you are wrong. The beans we eat in Nigeria is more of carbohydrate and zinc than protein.
How is that even possible?
At this point, I even think we should Google it.
Yeah.
That proves my point that you have to Google it because you are stuck to those books that were printed in 1862. Sir, let me lecture you properly.
Okay. See, you've been saying everything and that's fine, but what you will not do is disrespect us. Don't do that, okay?
I'm not disrespecting. So very sorry. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry, sir. Dr. Uche, sir.
Huh?
Please, can you help me pronounce this word? IN
Wait.
SA
I don't know. What is it?
TIA
The spelling contest.
BLE.
What's wrong with this boy? This is what you're telling me to pronounce. This is SATIRE now.
I mean,
You can Google it as well.
I should Google it.
Please, sir, go ahead and Google it.
My friend, if I Google this thing and that is the right pronunciation, you will not graduate from this school.
You
You will not graduate from this school.
Your life is over.
I know the odds.
Are you aware?
Let me Google it.
He's already in trouble.
I don't have data. I don't have my mega speech.
This should not be happening.
INSATIBS. That's it.
Okay.
Insatiable.
Play it again.
Insatiable.
How's new?
I see.
Even though.
You see now, I understand that you pronounced it the same way your economics teacher taught you back in school. I don't blame you. You don't have to feel bad. It's because of people like you. God created people like us. Yes. Now, back then, it was econs that they taught you people, not economics. You see, you will have to agree with me that we need to upgrade our education system. We need to stay away from that archaic form of teaching. We need to overhaul our education system so that when students go out there and face real life challenges, they will not be approaching it from the old ways, from the perspective of the old ways. So that even you won't be making this mistake, you won't keep making these mistakes, and we are not going to pass it on to generation upon generation upon generation. Please, we need to overhaul it. We need to overhaul our system and do everything properly. Thank you, sir. So with these few points of mine, I hope I'm able to convince you that education in Nigeria na scam. I rest my case.
See how I have been listening to you and enjoying everything that you've been saying. Only for you to not finish it with disrespect.
What is this?
No problem. There is no way you can even pass. Yes, not with this kind of disrespect. You cannot pass this project defense and you cannot graduate from this school.
Well, I already knew from the beginning that the odds are against me. I'll go back to be my online merchant. I will do data analysis and I will be a risk manager. And
I don't care.
I'm supposed to be.
Wait.
After me for the
Talking of those, do you have sure, like too sure?
I have 200 odds, sir.
200.
And I have 6 overseas full-time job. Either play, edit, or ignore. Don't complain.
You know what? Paste me the code.
Sorrow, what is cash out?
No, there is no cash out.
You have done well. You've done very well.
This was fantastic. Amazing presentation. After me for now,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You can go.
200 odds. That's my boy. After me for now, Okoli.
Thank you, sir.
Okoli. You've done well.
Sir, how can you say he has passed, sir?
Sammy, he has over 200 odds. Do you know?
If I put 20,000, do you know how much that is? How much is our salary?
But sir.
I will paste you the code when it pastes.
Please, kindly paste me the
All
code.
right.
Please. Stop it. No, you won't do that. You pala when you're sad, that's what. Ushima so you pass. You will pass in Jesus' name. He has already passed.
Dr. Uche, can I put money too?
If you want to put money, stand up and join us, my friend.
Lecturer, students, wala. Different palava, yeah. Project defense, lecturer, students, wala. Different palava, yeah. Ibolele, Mr. Ibolele, Ibolele, Mr. Ibolele, Ibolele. Oh shit, oh shit, you won't showcase your talent.